What's up, guys? Nightingale here. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the 1-year anniversary live stream and what it had in store. So this is going to be basically a recap. We just finished watching it here a few minutes ago. And there's some stuff that you're going to want to know. They revealed some pretty cool things, so let's just jump to the chase and get into it. We're going to be showing some codes on stream, or on the video here, so if it is expired, it is normally first come, first serve. I hate limited, redeemed codes, but hopefully these are up for a little while to allow players to get some good stuff, so we'll be bringing up codes as they show up here on the video. So, let's see. We had that, we had this. Trying to get to the point where we start go through this. We got to see the voice actresses, so here's some stuff that is starting to come. So this is right here is where we want to start. So Red Ash will be the first will be the anniversary side story for us, as we predicted. As we predicted, it would be Red Hood. It was pretty heavily foreshadowed, so we're getting to get to see a piece of Red Hood. We're going to be able to, this will be the stage, the event stage that we'll walk around on for the next 21 days, right here. It's a pretty interesting little area. We got 2 new Nikkes coming. Wow, I would have never have guessed it was Red Hood. Now that one over there actually quite surprised me. Snow White Innocent Days. Now let's go ahead and talk about this right now before people start hitting the comment button and going, oh my gosh, there's 2 Nikkes that I've got to pull for. No, only one of these you have to pull for, and that is Red Hood. So, very thematic of what they did with Overzone. As soon as she kind of starts showing up and it needs to be important, there she is. We're now going to get more information on Red Hood. Snow White Innocent Days is going to be a full MLB unit, and just like Ray, you'll be able to completely Core 7 this unit through the body shop when it's done, is probably how this is going to work. So she'll be the first pilgrim to be added into the shop since it was created. So that's going to be pretty cool stuff right there. We've got 2 new costumes dropping in. These are a little weird for the anniversary, especially when you look at the art. Nostalgia Dorothy and Banquet Witch Haran. Really kind of weird that they show Scarlet in 2 different outfits here, and it was confirmed to be Scarlet. And they're not throwing either one of their original looks in here. Kind of is a little weird, but maybe they got plans for that later down the road. But these are going to be the 2 new costumes that are going to come this, that are going to show up this anniversary. We're going to have a new mini game, Memory of Goddess. It looks like it's going to be a little pixel shooting game. It'll be kind of interesting to play is what it looks like. I've seen games like this. They also announced that they're adding chapters 25 and 26 into the game. Which is going to be good for the update. Right there. Literally, it showed up right as I was trying to talk about it. Play, new costumes. I don't like long videos like this because it's really hard to scrub. And I don't want to... New chapters, yes. So... we're getting new chapters, and right there. Reduced difficulty for campaign, which is big. This will help out a lot of new... this will help out a lot of the newer players be able to go further in the game. They have already stated in the developer notes, if you haven't watched that video, they basically say, like, at the higher end, they're going to be reducing the combat power by around 20,000 at the minimum. So that will bring a lot of players' curves down to where you'll be able to beat a lot further content. Right now, that 20,000 is quite a big gap for me. It puts me really close to probably being able to beat that stage. So that's really good news. So that's just in time to be able to experience more story. They're introducing a new Rapture, which I'm sure is the boss that we're going to have to fight somewhere along the way. Ultra here, this big boy. Bring out your bug spray and get ready to wax this thing down. Outpost is going to get a new look for the anniversary. So they're doing annual event and optimization. So the double drop rate of Inception Room and Simulation Room will be every weekend. This is massive, people. Please understand how massive that is for progression. Do you know how long it takes to level up gear? How hard it is to get manufacturer gear that you actually need. So having Burst Weekend is a massive, massive, massive deal. I literally just was talking about this, I think, in the gearing video of how they need to up this up. It would not break the game. Complete daily missions and claim additional rewards, so that's going to be cool. I don't think it said what exactly the details of were that, but the patch notes will be there. Increased daily outpost defense rewards. This will be great. So now go back to hoarding your boxes, I'm assuming, for the moment. Maybe? Or is it just the reward when you claim it? I wonder if it's what it's talking about. But either way, that is still going to be great, because this is it is an idle game, people. Whether you want to admit this or not, this game is an idle game. It is an AFK type game with a lot of active playing. So great that they're updating this. They are doing pickup trial shooting range, exclusive character experience for returning players. Which I'm not sure what that is going to be. Hopefully they'll show that in a minute. But you can test. It looks like this is showing the new testing range right here. They're adding new stages to Lost Sector and Towers. I think it was already revealed that they go up to like 700 something. So I don't know why we're going up that high. But anyway. Tower 450. Is what they're saying here. That's disgustingly high. Skill resets will be back for a limited time. Hooray! So if you've made a bad mistake and you've leveled up units that you really shouldn't be leveling up, and like if Crow is your favorite unit and you realize how bad she is, you can actually reset your skills and get that stuff back. So save these up. And fix some of your mistakes. While you can. The first anniversary there. Alright, so chapters 25, 26, OST. So they're gonna, this is them talking about the Red Hood song. For the soundtrack for this. It's them in the studio. This is the PV that they showed off for Red Hood. I would just like to know for research purposes. Can somebody please confirm who this is for research purposes? That's all I'm asking. That's all I need to know. I'm asking for a friend. So, hopefully they tell us who that is, and it's a pullable Nikke. Alright, so we have Snow White here. Which is, oh yeah, I should probably go back and show the skills of the, of Red Hood, just in a second. So, we are jokingly calling her in chat Small White, so she's gonna be a Burst 3 Assault Rifle Iron, much like her normal version. 7 dwarves is her passive. 7 dwarves, let's see here, that's 5 and 6. There is 7 dwarves 4 is skill 2, and her burst skill is 7 dwarves 3. Based on the number of hits from normal attacks, she sustains group attacks effective against multiple enemies and interception missiles. While 7 dwarves 4 inflicts relatively low overall attack damage, it releases a multitude of attacks. When the attacks are strategically utilized, it becomes Easier to deal with enemies and missiles. Now, that just reminds me that we need to go back and dig up Red Hood. Unless it is showing up after. Oh, yeah. We'll have these. I'm posting these at the end of the video, so if you're still with me now, we'll have these posted up as text as well at the very end of the video, so we have both of these. It's after chat is saying. Okay, so good. I should have written the timestamps down. Let's see where we are. Trying to find where the video. Okay, so there they are. There's the PV. So there's this Snow White variation. Let's see. Timestamps would make this a lot easier. I had it up earlier when we were, right before we hit record, but I was still in the live stream view, which made it way harder to figure this out. I'm pretty sure we already knew this by now. Go back to the Red Hood song. Thank you. Twitch chat coming in for the win here. I might have just bugged this out from scrubbing so hard. Let it play. Maybe that'll help do this. Normally the scrubbing is absolutely horrible for this on my, whenever I do this on YouTube. So there's the Red Hood song. Skip, it's like a 30-second thing. They talk about it. Thank you, 1063. There we go. All right, thank you so much, chat. I appreciate that. You're VIP. Okay, so Snow White, and now we have Red Hood. So Red Hood, check this out. Red Hood is an attacker sniper rifle, burst 1 to 3 unit. Her code is Iron. She has Glaring Eyes, Wild Tooth, and Red Wolf. Skill effects. Her burst skill can be used in all burst stages. Depending on the burst stage, she serves multiple functions, such as increasing all allies' attack, recovering HP, and delivering high damage. When her charge speed exceeds 100%, the excess value is converted into charge damage. So that's an interesting tech for her kit, meaning if we can get her charge speed up to 100 in gear, she will have the ability to gain all that extra damage hitting pretty hard. But what's also great about this specific Nikke for a lot of people, and if they're going to want to know, should you pull or not, the whole reason you're going to want to pull this unit is so that you have a unit that can literally go between the 1 and 3 burst spots, so no matter where you are. Most people suffer with burst 3 or burst 2, because that's Noah or Nihilister. Now you have Red Hood able to go in there, but let's say you get Nihilister and you don't have Dorothy. You've got your burst 1, or you don't have Rapunzel, you can use her. Or for some reason you've got Dorothy and Nihilister. Boom. Now you've got a burst 3 for your Pilgrim Tower. This is going to be really good for a lot of new players, so do make sure that you go and pick this unit up regardless. Just because of that, So, but how can she burst anytime? It's because of where she sits in the burst order will determine if where that goes off, is what it looks like. Okay, so we had that. They talk about the Red Hood and the Snow White voice actresses, about their favorite stuff. They go through and talk about some of their favorite stuff, which some of this we're going to talk about more on stream, not on the video, because you guys can go back and watch this. They ask about some content, like a search function here is potentially in the works. They're asked about weapon types, specifically I think pistols were brought up. He says they're trying to R&D on how that would work. I imagine if it does come up, it's going to be something like they just add it to the short range, because you're not going to have a long range pistol. They're also looking at Simulation Room 2.0 to help us get more skill books is something that they've talked about. All this stuff, though, will be talked about in a developer notice at a later date, but this is just stuff that they revealed right now about future plans, but there's still more. Now, moving forward, we want to go, there's them talking about all the different stuff. This was actually a pretty interesting read if you want to read it. This blew my mind. I thought these things were live 2D. I didn't realize these were Blender models, or some sort of full 3D models. So that's really cool and interesting to know. I always thought this was done with the live 2D program. But they are, that totally looks like, to me, that looks like Blender stuff, because I'm seeing 3D bones and stuff, which is not in a live 2D program. So that's really cool. I had no idea. You learn something new every day. Somebody else might have known that, but that was just new to me. They plan on releasing another video where they're going to answer a few more questions. So let's see. They're releasing a few new statues for those of you who like to collect things. We have this terrifying dance of Mustang there. So this is your anniversary, and I can tell you right now, this is better than Genshin Impact's ever wildest dream could have done for their anniversary. If you want to talk about one of the biggest flubs in all mobile game history, if we're going to classify Genshin Impact as a mobile game, 106 free recruitment opportunities, and we're getting the we're getting a free SSR max limit break, Snow White Innocent Days. So as we said earlier, she is going to be free small white. So enjoy that. Now let's break this down for you so that you understand what's actually going to happen here. It's a little bit different. So the 106 free recruitments are broken up into a few different things. We have 60 advanced recruitment vouchers, 25 ordinary, and then you're going to have a 21 summon, which if you don't know, that is basically a free summon daily on the Red Hood banner. So let's let this play out so I don't have to scrub, because this is way too hard to deal with. Here is the visual breakdown for it. So free small white. We're getting 10 through the anniversary gift mail to be sent on November 4th. You will get 10 there. You will get 10 claimed through login event. You'll get accumulated logins to obtain 15 of those. Join the story event with Red Ash to obtain 15 more recruitment vouchers, and then play the mini game to get another 10 for the advanced. Then down for the recruitment vouchers, community anniversary reward will be sent on November 4th. You'll get 10 recruitment vouchers there. Join the story event Red Ash to obtain 15 normal recruitment vouchers. Now, the question I have here that I'll be waiting to see is, does this count the shop? Or is this not counting the shop? If this isn't counting the shop, you can add another 10 to these on each one. If it is counting the shop, and those are technically, you're gaining 5 recruitment vouchers other ways and 5, well, no, that straight says minigame. So there's a chance this is not counting the normal shop we see every 2 weeks in a side story. So maybe you got 10 more tickets each coming in, which is great for you and your pulls. A couple other things to note here is we are getting a frame. For those of you who like frames, frames don't do anything for me, so I don't care. But this is massive. Massive. Synchro expansion. This is needed. How many of these people out there, of you watching, need synchro expansions? I do. So that's massive. And then first present, who knows what that's going to be, log in to obtain what is in that. And then I think that is they did the video. Something that wasn't, I don't know where it is, I'm not gonna go searching for it. But they are gonna be rerunning in November. It's somewhere in this video. Later at the end of November, I'm assuming towards the end of November. Let's see if we just bring this up real quick. So anniversary starts on the 2nd of November, and if it goes 3 weeks, that is the 2nd, 9th, and 16th. So the 23rd is most likely where this is going to run, or this will run on the 16th of November. They are rerunning a Miracle side story with Christmas Rupee and Anne. If Anne is dropped, you may not need to get her. She is the better of the two because of her revive. 1 minute 29. You are a legend. $52. Oh, chat. Make sure to leave in the comments on YouTube how much Hellcrest is a legend for helping me out with timestamps here. But right here, there you go. They're gonna do this thing full dubbed. That is huge. This is the stuff I've been telling you about. They need to come back and do these special side stories fully dubbed out because they are amazing. So this is gonna be really cool, and you'll be able to get this event fully dubbed, and I am excited for that. I think to be fair, I think all side stories need to be done this way. You know, one of the voice actresses reveals that they do this, you know, they don't have much time between when we find out and not. And I'm just going to put this out here as somebody who works in the music business and in specifically on the recording side of things. This could be very well fixed if they plan further out. You can do these 6 months out, a year out, record stuff for this type of thing if you had that far enough plan. You just need the script. That's all you need. You don't need the gameplay or anything like that. You just need the script. Get them to record it and you're good. But yeah, this is going to be cool. Hopefully they come back and do... this means I've got really good hope for... we already had Overzone this year. That was fully dubbed. The first summer side story was not dubbed, which makes me wonder, will they come back and give this treatment to it, which would be amazing. Because those sides... Because they did See You Again. See You Again was so well done. And I'm expecting massive things for Red Haze. So, I believe that is it. There's Mustang, or Red Dash. Was it Red Dash? Yes. Red Ash. Red Ash is the side story. So, Red Ash, it is up to you to now blow my expectations out of the water. I have been hyping this event up since Overzone. Yeah, if y'all been hanging around, you know I've been talking about Red Hood would probably be the anniversary unit. I had no inside information. This was not me getting anything through a data mine or anything like that. I have literally just been able to sit and go, hey, this was so heavily foreshadowed, it's gotta be there. So, let's see. Let's see how they do. Because I'm now pretty sure that they're gonna foreshadow another one of the Pilgrims, Lily-wise, in this one for the 1.5-year anniversary. I'm gonna call it now in this video. I'm just gonna say, let's watch out and let's see if they foreshadow it in this. It makes sense. We got Dorothy. Now we got Red Hood. Lily-wise is next. Especially now after showing her face. We now know what she looks like. So that's going to be it. We will be covering this in more depth in the update Monday, I believe, is when it drops. I'm trying to get to the final code for you because I'm gonna put them up. You know what? We're just gonna do this. We're gonna put it here. I'm gonna leave it on this screenshot right here for you, and I'm going to, on the video, I will put up both codes legibly here for you all to read. They'll be in the description as well, so if you want to copy paste there. Hopefully by the time this video does go live today that you have they're still active. I hope they didn't make these redeem limited and they let them run for the whole day. Pretty good start, I say, to the 1 year anniversary. Now let's see what all comes up inside of the update patch information to see what all is actually being done for this anniversary. Start saving if you haven't. Red Hood is definitely a must pull just for the fact of being a burst all slot. Seriously. And congratulations on SSR Snow White, because that's going to help a lot of you break that 160 wall that are just starting out. That's a very huge thing for you all. So hit me up if you have any questions in the comments below. You guys take care, and we'll see you in the next one.